Hello, welcome to the session on defining strings. Every task that requires us to work with text involves strings. It can be something simple such as taking input or giving output, or something complicated such as extracting data from a huge file. In any case, we need strings. And in this unit, we shall learn how to define strings. By the end of this unit, you will be able to define strings. You will be able to use line break character in strings. You will also be able to understand and use escaping in strings. Anything enclosed within quotes is a string. Let us define a few. Now a is a variable that stores a string. Similarly, these statements also create strings. Please note that the variables C and D are strings here. They are not int or float, they are strings. Now, how do we define a string that contains double quotes, such as first, let us simply enclose the whole sentence in quotes and see what happens. As we can see, it says syntax error, invalid syntax. To solve this problem, we have the option to use single quotes as delimiters while defining a string. The correct way is to use single quotes as follows. As we can see, by enclosing a string in single quotes, we can include double quotes inside the string. Now what if a string has single quotes in it? The answer is very simple. Enclose it in double quotes. Okay. Now how do we define a string that contains both single quotes and double quotes, such as it's clear that the string contains both double quote and a single quote. Hence we can use neither as delimiters. The solution here is to use triple double quotes. Hence the correct way to define is as follows. As we can see, by using triple double quotes, we can include both single quotes and double quotes inside a string. Triple single quotes can also be used as delimiters. And there we have. Now what if a string must contain multiple lines, such as this one? The first line is Sachin is the opening batsman for India. The second line is Dhoni is the captain of the Indian team. Let us try to define it the usual way by enclosing in double quotes. As we can see, it shows a syntax error since it was expecting a closing double quote. To solve this problem, we can use triple quoted strings. Triple quoted strings can also span multiple lines. The correct way to define multiple line strings is as follows. As we can see, by using triple quoted strings, we could define a string that contains multiple lines. Now let us compare the strings with multiple lines with those that have only one line. Now let us compare them. When we try to see what is in mult line, instead of printing the second line in a new line, it shows a new character called /n here, and the second line appears in the same line. Please note that we are not printing the value in mult line here. We are just seeing what is in the variable mult line. So this means the character /n is a line break character. In other words, it is this character that causes the cursor to go to the next line. Hence, it can also be manually entered into a string to define a new line, such as as we can see, by including the character called /n or the line break character while defining a string, we can also define multiple line strings using single quotes and double quotes. Please keep this /n character in mind, since this will come handy while reading from a file and writing data to files. Now, how do we enter the /n character in the line? Such as, the /n character is the line break. How do we define the string? Let us try it the usual way. Clearly, this is not what we want the string to contain. We want the string to contain slash and n as two separate characters, but not as one single line break character. To do this, we need to escape the slash character such that the slash n is not treated as a line break. Escaping of slash character is done by preceding it with another slash character. Hence, the right way of defining this is using a double slash that defines a slash, and now n is a normal n. And this is how we define a slash character in a string. This brings us to the end of the unit. We have learned that double quotes and single quotes can be used while defining strings. We have learned that triple quoted strings can contain single quotes and double quote characters. We have also learned that we can define strings that span multiple lines by enclosing them in triple quotes. We have learned that slash n character is the line break character and it causes the new line in strings. We have learned how to escape the slash character and include it in the strings. Thank you for watching the video.